Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hey, welcome. We are live. Great. So, today we are continuing our 30-day affirmation challenge. How are you guys doing? I just got out of the gym, so I'm just going to hop on and, we're going to vibe this thing out and share what we are up to, which is our 30-day affirmation challenge. And I'm so happy that you caught this video whenever it happens to be convenient for you or when you find it, because it really is life-changing to be in a place where you're able to say, hey, I'm focused too. This challenge is helping me focus too. So I know we've been talking about belief and seeing our reality, the way we want it to be. And that's where the affirmations come from, because we're already claiming what it is that we want. But I have to tell you, today I had, and even yesterday, for the last 24 hours, I have gotten even more clear. And I said this affirmation challenge is for me as much as it is for anybody else. And I said, if two people are inspired and keep up with it and shift, along with me, I'm happy. This is successful. Okay. All right. Tonight we're going to recap. We're going to recap the last 6 days or so, what we've been putting together, and go from there. So if you have not caught any of the previous videos, this is going to be a recap video that can help you just catch up to where we are in the process. And let's go. All right. So to recap, we started out talking about resistance. When we want anything, our lower mind speaks to us, just attacking what we want, right? As soon as we have a want or a desire or a dream, there is some lower part of our brain that just, cuts right in and doubts or minimizes or refutes, challenges, okay, that very thing that we desire, right? So we've got to get rid of that. What we discovered is that faith and fear are on the same coin, right? They are opposite sides of the same coin. So as a little exercise, go ahead and keep flipping that coin back over to faith and get rid of fear. Fear is always going to be there. You hear from a lot, fear is a part of life. Fear keeps you safe and all these things. So fear is an emotion that we have to keep in check, okay? If we live more in fear than in faith, then there you go. So it's up to you. You've got to just keep flipping over that coin, right? Now, in order to do that, you have to choose your energy level. We talked briefly about frequency and vibration. What level are you on? Okay, if you are declaring that you're going to be at a higher level, then your frequency is going to rise up, and that is going to increase your energy for what you want, right? And then if you hold that energy and you're vibrating that way, that's what people resonate with. So if you think about it, like you ever go around people who you just kind of don't want to be around them, maybe their frequency is low and their vibration is kind of, negative. So you can think of it like that. Okay, your frequency is the level that you're on, and then the vibration is what you're emitting, and that's That is the easiest way to think of it. So in this challenge, if you are keeping up with what we're doing, then your frequency is going to rise and your vibration will too. If you have any questions at any time, just send me a message, absolutely, on any of this, because again, it is a journey. You know, it's a walk. It's a daily habit to do these things. So I totally get it. All right, now our environment needs to be set up for success. If I come into your environment, do I see where you are now, which is probably, you know, a beautiful space, but do I see where you're going? Do you have affirmation cards? Do you have a vision board? Do you have, you know, where are you going? Can I tell that you are aspiring for more, with whether it's pictures, whether it's sayings, whether, you know, whatever it is, even what you are saying? Can I tell that it's not just where you are right now, but where you are going, right? What kind of visions do you have? What dreams and what desires, you know, what plans are you making? You know, you have to plan for success. You don't go on a trip without planning for it first. That doesn't make sense. Anything that you want to happen, you've got to make plans for it. So your environment needs to speak to that. All right. Next, in order to have your environment speak to that, that means, again, with your frequency and your vibration, you're going to have to increase your standards. Now, all of this is what I've learned and what I'm practicing and what I'm teaching. But guys, you know, if you are in an environment with your family, your spouse, your children, your coworkers, all of those inputs attack for some for some reason, you know, all of us, right, at different times. That's the way that it is. That's the way that it is. That's why if you keep what is it that you want in the forefront, right, by writing and by speaking it every day, by visualizing it, and especially feeling it in your heart, then somehow the universe conspires to bring it to you. Right now, this is what happens if you're able to move that way. It's a physical, you know, it's a physical activity. It's not just what you think and what you say. You have to also be about the activity. And the activity could be reading, it could be talking, it can be getting on the phone, it could be whatever it takes. And you know what it takes, you know, and we're going to be talking about build with the end in mind. You know, if you're taking a trip, you have to plan, you have to do all the steps in order to, you know, get on your trip, you know, get on with it, right? It doesn't just happen by itself. So work backwards. And if you don't have the support, and I totally understand that, as a divorced mom and with kids who are young adults, things like that, totally get it. But like I've said before, I always worked on myself. And frankly, I know that love is an expression of, you know, care and belonging, you know, making space for whoever you're doing life with. So whoever you're doing life with, those things are, some of them are non-negotiable. I don't know, but we all have to kind of weigh those situations. And, you know, if I need me time or whatever until things come together and then I can present it to my family members, like I said before, I used to think, write, feel, and do on my own. And then when I had something to share, because you don't want the negativity, be careful of people speaking into your life, breaking down what you're building up, right? That doesn't work. So however it looks like for you, it's going to look different for everybody, but you've got to watch your environment and watch your standards, because if you elevate your standards, your frequency, your vibration, and then somebody's knocking it down, you know, then there you go. And it's very common. It's very, very common. All right, so that brings us to your words. Your words are everything. The words that you speak. So instead of talking about circumstances or situations, speak to the situation, right? Situations happen all the time. So if your child hurts their, knee, you're not going to show them how to be fearful of taking chances and falling down. You're going to speak to it. Let's take care of it. You're going to be proactive. You're going to help with a solution, right? So so that is also a practice. You've got to speak to situations, put it in its place, put it in perspective, and then not about. All right. So if any of this is simplifying anything that you're actually dealing with, that's why each case is separate, but definitely looking at the not necessarily the brighter side, but the proactive side of things definitely is a choice. It's a choice with your words. Okay, so guys, how's it going? We have affirmations that we've been writing, and see, my phone is not here again. Okay, here it is. So the first framework that we started to use as of a couple of days ago is I'm so happy and grateful. That's your sentence stem. I'm so happy and grateful that I have all the love that I want in my life with God's grace. Okay. Now, what I said at the start of this challenge is I want to be very intentional and I want to be very descriptive. I don't want to just say, I am who I say I am. I don't want to say just the one-liners, like the mantras. I want to really develop it. So we're still, if you're just, catching some of these videos, we're just getting started. We're going to go the full month because I know we're going to have lots, a paragraph like affirmation that's so descriptive that's my goal. So I'm so happy and grateful, and then you just write it out. State things in the present that I have, I am, I do, right? State it in the present, and put a time frame on it as well if there's a goal, right? But state things as if it's happening now and as if you have it now, okay? And when we are doing all these things, of course, we're going to have challenges. And we took apart the word challenge. The first three letters and the last three letters together make change. The first three letters of challenge and the last three letters of challenge, put it together and it makes the word change. So that is one of our, we have a lot of words that, words have so many meanings. I love words. Another word is clear. Your words bring clarity to what it is that you want. And inside of the word clear, you have the word ear, which means as you're stating what it is that you want, you are hearing in your ear. It's reinforcing what you desire. So that's key, guys. That's really key. All right. So now, those are the six lessons that we've had. So we're actually caught up. Okay. Now, in order to really see your reality as you want it to be and state those affirmations, I want you to identify people who have already done what you want. Remember, a day or two ago, I said, write out the avatar or bio of the person that you want, that you're being now, right? The person that you're being in your mind that you want to step into. That what do they say? What do they wear? What do they like? What do they eat? Where do they go? All those pieces for yourself. And then also identify people who have done what you're writing, out for yourself, or somebody that you look up to. It could be a mentor, it could be, pastor, and whoever you look at. For example, when I finished college, I became a school teacher because I remembered Dean Plummer, who was a fantastic dean, and I loved the way that he helped students. And literally my whole career in education is based on Dean Plummer. So then who will help you? You know, do you want to teach this to your kids maybe, or your coworkers or friends? Plan out what you're going to be doing. So plan out, you know, I'm going to say my affirmations when I'm taking a shower or driving the car. And what will it mean when you have what it is that you're what you're stating? What will it mean to you? Okay? Again, be the energetic match to what you're looking for. Remember the word ambition. I am being in the state of what it is that I want. I am being in the state that I want. Ambition. So I am being in the state that I want. And remember, I am, be, and then shun, the state of. Okay? So guys, right now we are all caught up, and I just want you to take away a couple of things. Set those action tasks for yourself, and describe yourself as the new version that you're stepping into. What does it look like? You know, what do you look like? What do you dress like? Design that avatar, and then also identify mentors and people that you respect and look up to, and what they do. Okay? So any questions, just go ahead and message me, and I'll see you in the next video.